Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Aragami.
Hi.
I am joined tonight by the wonderful Seth.
Hi guys, I'm Steph. How are you doing?
And tonight we get to go through a shadowy stealth adventure.
I've been pretty excited about this game since you showed it to me, so I'm excited about it.
Wonderful. What has you most excited about it, out of curiosity?
Well, I really like how it looks for one, and it's a game I will never play because it is apparently stealth based.
It is.
So that's also another thing.
It does seem to be very stealth-based indeed.
And like ninjas. They're cool.
Indeed, shadow ninjas at that. But welcome, Gada. Congratulations on being first. How are you doing?
What is this crossover episode?
I
I
mean,
like that.
it's important to have a crossover episode every now and again. Keep a nice bit of spice and variety going at any given moment. But how was the night treated you, Braid? And welcome, darling. Shall we begin the Shadow Ninja action?
Let's do it.
Alright. We'll keep it on normal.
Stealth ninjas with Steph. I like that. It really rolls off the tongue, you know?
Indeed, and it's always nice to show off a variety of things for people. Alright. Chapter 1.
So was the difficulty adjustable, or was
It
it
was.
just saying that it was...
I do like to keep things more on the middle ground, normal territory if possible. I try not to follow mysterious voices personally, but sometimes the plot demands it.
That also didn't sound very English.
I
Does
believe
it
it.
not have a dub, or...
I believe it is not a dub.
Oh. Generic, just because I'm really bad at Sekiro doesn't mean I'm actually playing this game. That's probably why I'm playing. Allie didn't want to spend all stream in the first chapter.
I mean, the actually, I think the co-op is mostly for a additional campaign, but it might be down to the base game. I'm actually uncertain. But indeed, this is more guest commentary rather than co-op this time. We do have other things in the works. Foreshadowing, be excited.
Oh yes, I'm excited about that as well. That probably won't be until next month though.
Correct. Nonetheless, foreshadowing.
Ooh.
Build the excitement, the hype cycle. Ominous ritual. And whatever is in Aragami. Are there fake Aragami? Things we may never know.
Maybe we're not meant to know.
I see. Our hero here has been taking lessons from Kuon. Next we'll hear a meow. Please do not invoke me without permission. Thank you.
already been done.
Nonetheless, I can object.
It's a little late now, though.
Definitely taking lessons from Kuon.
Oh shit, we don't even have like a personality or anything? That's just a thing with shadow ninjas?
I suppose so. And so as long as just Aragami keeps saying ellipses, I will just share the personality of Kuon from Umberclaw and just pretend there will be a meow every now and again. Ah, okay, there we are. We do have words in the end.
Oh, we just have no idea what's going on.
I mean, we did wake up just mere moments ago, I suppose.
Do you think we have the mental age of an adult, or are we actually like 2 seconds years old?
I think it's more like... more akin to the haze you have after waking up from about a 16-plus hour sleep. Just, the world does not feel real. I need several minutes to remember who I am, where I am, what this thing I am in is called. It'll come back to me. It'll come back.
I mean, if we're actually like a spirit, it says we're a vengeful spirit. That means that we died probably hundreds of years ago or something.
Probably.
That's more than a 16-hour nap.
Indeed, which means it'll all the more reason to be groggy. Precisely, Brett. You sleep too long or too little, you have to take so much more time to recall every detail. But also, if we are inherently vengeful, it raises the question of what are we seeking vengeance for?
We didn't even know we were vengeful.
It'll come back to us when we see living beings, I think.
Ah, yes, probably.
Fair enough, Brady. Would that classify as a good nap or a bad nap?
That doesn't sound like a pleasant nap.
It might be a matter of perspective. It's important to clarify. Destroyed everything. I mean, that does seem to warrant vengeance.
Yeah, but maybe they didn't destroy everything for us. Why do we care about what happened to her village?
I mean, the fact that typically invocation also probably has a binding element, so we're probably forced to care. Even if I definitely do not agree to this invocation personally. I did not sign the consent form. Nor did my parents. This is not an approved field trip, madam. What are the people who...
You know, I think that's more of a reason to be vengeful than whatever excuse this person has. She should have just started with that. Oh, these people I don't like. They do cereal wrong.
I mean... Wrong is relative. We don't even know who we are, let alone what is correct cereal and what is incorrect. We're still taking things one word at a time. We're not even certain where we are, who this is, who we are, what any of this in the background is. It'll take time. Also, welcome, Warthog. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, she's not even here. We're looking at a projection of her.
Very rude. Couldn't even welcome us personally. That's what.
Wow.
I can't believe you invoked us so far away. Very rude.
How did she invoke us so far away?
Good question. I mean, she can project herself far away, so she's probably very powerful. But I'm doing well, thank you for asking.
I'm also doing well, Wutong.
I mean,
And it's good to see you, and thank you for being here.
can imitation crab meat fade into shadows?
What was that? About crab meat?
I mean, Brit put forth that we could be made out of imitation crab meat for all we know. But
Oh.
but considering it will be interacting with shadows, I mean, unless imitation crab meat can also interact heavily with shadows.
I mean, as a projection, she's made out of light, and we're made out of shadows because we're a soul, I guess.
We'll figure that out as we go along, I think.
Or if they'll let me live.
That sounds like we might be on the clock.
Sounds like a her problem.
It could be, but also considering I would presume being invoked by her might also mean that our presence here relies on her remaining alive.
I mean, maybe since we didn't agree to the invocation in the first place, maybe we want to go back to our 1,000-year nap or something.
True. Also, we finally have a full sentence. See, language is returning to us. Steadily. But assuredly. That's a very good question. What are we supposed to do? I mean, do we necessarily need a weapon?
Yeah, I mean, I can do a ton of things without weapons. I can cook dinner. I can do gardening. No weapon necessary. Walk my dog.
Okay, so we can teleport from shadow to shadow.
Whoa.
We cannot use it in broad daylight because that is illegal and not the sort of thing that normal people do, apparently.
I mean, is the magic really real if you can see it? That's why it has to be in shadow.
Potentially. And so if you do it when people are looking, it is suddenly socially unacceptable. You pull a rabbit out of a hat, you're a magician. You pull a rabbit out of thin air, burned at the stake.
I do like how that looks though. Like you can tell that you can go through fences because it's all like has holes in it and stuff when you look at it.
Indeed.
It's not a face, Sensei. Nice. Nice, generic.
And here we are.
You say that, but you're gonna make me self-conscious about it.
Nothing to be self-conscious about.
Did our cape just change colors?
Yes. It denotes whether or not we are obscured by shadows or visible in the light.
Ah. Oh, it's gone. I thought it was red as a normal color, but then it was orange, so I was a little.
Might just be the shading of. It seems to be changed a bit in the lighting.
Mmm.
Welcome, Scientifico. It's going well, thank you for asking. What about you? New folks, indeed. Ah, fitting that our opponents are the army of light.
So does that make us the bad guy and them the good guy? Mass delusion is spreading. You love it. Love to see it.
Ah, okay. So the orange. Was the orange actually? Was there three phases of light? Bright light shows more orange. Neutral
Mm.
is more the darker red, and full darkness we are properly hidden. All right, which does raise.
I wonder how forgiving this stealth is gonna be.
That is a very good question. Typically, stealth's lenience also depends on ever important decision of to murder or not to murder.
I feel like there's only one answer there. But you did not murder, which to me would have been the wrong answer.
Understandably,
It does seem at least that things are dying in like one hit.
indeed.
Oh, I like that. Thank you, magical button input on the ground.
Indeed, we do love just. Perhaps it's a projection from our sidekick, considering she can project herself, why not hints along the ground?
Thank you for the lurk, Scientifico.
I do hope you enjoy your time doing chores. Best of your ability, at least. So,
Oh, we get to unlock more skills. Do these make us more stealthy? Or just more powerful? Or able to kill things in different ways?
let's see. So these will unlock new abilities entirely. So we can create shadows. We can make bodies disappear entirely. We can stand from a ledge. We can recover things faster. We can summon a monstrous beast to murder instead. And we can gain three techniques. Three offensive. So we have three defensive techniques and three offensive ones. We can kill from a distance. We can blind enemies. We can have a all-consuming trap. We can glance through walls. We can summon a decoy. We become temporarily invisible. Many tantalizing options.
Yeah, making bodies poof out of existence upon death was kind of the one I was thinking was the most interesting for sure.
Understandably, if you're tempted by murder, it's probably paramount for not being detected in the process. Okay, so a Captain Yuki has died.
If we happen to not be stealthy, is it just game over, or do we have a way to fight back?
I believe we have no way to fight back other than offensive skills.
You can't fail stealth if you leave no witnesses. Exactly. Just kill everyone. Then you're super stealthy.
I mean, it is certainly a philosophy. Alright, you are in murder range.
Oh, was that just the first chapter?
It was indeed.
Wow. That went way faster than, well,
Okay.
it would have taken me 3 times as long, let's be real.
Okay, so you are rewarded thoroughly for going through in a full pacifist and full murder. Alright.
So, is that what you're gonna try to do? Not kill anyone?
Um, it might depend on the mission. It seems to be a mission by mission basis. So, if in a situation where tensions rise and murder seems perhaps the only option, then at that point it's just, oh, well, I guess everyone is dying.
Generic says no pacifism here.
Well, I mean, if you demand blood, then there's
With
all.
a little murder.
I mean, I gave you a little murder in the last chapter as a treat, part of the tutorial, but mostly as a treat.
one, one, one kill, just a little spicy kill.
I mean, one regular kill to whet the appetite, one spicier kill. But if you desire more blood, there's always opportunity. Play the game for yourself. Go full murder mode. Live your best life.
Live your best murdery life if you want to. It's only $20.
Is it 20?
I thought that's what it said. It could have been 15.
It does go on sale for much more reasonable prices. So it is $20 at full price.
Oh, I guess I meant $20 right now.
Indeed, if you...
If you don't want to wait for the summer sale.
Indeed. Which means it'll probably go down much...
Which is like next week, right?
It's about 3 weeks, I believe. Is it necessarily a murder kick in that case, Brit? It seems more... You seem to do more of a ritualistic sacrifice system.
I mean, fear and hunger is you getting murdered, from what I remember.
Oh my, it seems there is a connection between us. A shadow creature that did not consent to being invoked, and a projection. What a pair.
Murder is murder. I don't discriminate. Whether it's me, whether it's someone else, all's good.
I will keep this in mind.
That's a good shirt. Generic. $20 is $20. I mean, no judgment here.
What do these visions mean? Tantalizing. Philosophical. No answers to be found. So not really many writings about it, but the original was recounted in full, it seems. It does imply that whoever wrote them prior did not end well.
I mean, summoning vengeful spirits rarely goes well, I think.
True. True, we are definitely on a time limit if we are averse to the light.
Oh, so this is like a one night thing? Okay, wait, what? So not only are we a shadow ninja, we're also a vampire.
I mean,
The curse is white hair.
at least it's only white hair, rather than becoming an anime protagonist.
I mean, it looks all right on her.
True, it did take us a bit to even be informed of this bit. Are you, though? Are you?
I mean, I heard the little afterwards. Oh, silly me.
So we now do have a scroll. We need to decide what we actually want to start working with. They're going to probably force fictional creation in a moment.
Oh no, you become an anime protagonist, but the anime is Corpse Party? Oh my god. That is not an anime I want to be a part of. Thank you.
Nor I. Okay, so we will be forced to utilize this one.
Oh, so we can just make shadows now.
Indeed. No certain how far away we can make them. And indeed make new shadows. Oh, hold on. That also requires of our shadow meter.
Oh, I hadn't even noticed that our cloak like fills up when our shadows go up. Do we run out of it when we're standing in light, or?
It does indeed drain in harsh light. Alright, we need to infiltrate the pagoda.
It's just a happy, fun time about a high school.
I would like to know who was having a happy, fun time in Corpse Party.
The ghosts, maybe? Me, the viewer. Oh, I feel like that might say something about you, generic. Though I shouldn't have been surprised with the fear and hunger comment.
Indeed. Let's not stay here for a moment. Oh,
Oh. I thought when you were all dark like that, you just were not visible.
not at a distance, but that
Oh,
should have
but if
been.
you're like right next to them, they're like, oh, yeah, even this I can see.
Uh,
Oh, yep. Uh-oh.
ooh.
Well, that didn't look good. What?
Yeah.
You don't want to fight
There's no
him?
fighting. There is no fighting.
They just
I
catch
can.
you and you die? Can't you go on top of those pagodas?
So
Oh,
as you can see,
oh. Oh, well then.
fighting is really not an option. This is a stealth game.
I feel like I like my stealth games to have a little bit of combat. But maybe not so much that like cuz I mean if I get caught I'm just going to die anyway. So maybe this is better.
That's not the middleman in the process.
So the teleporting doesn't really take that much of our shadow gauge, I guess. Maybe like an eighth of it?
Yeah, it doesn't take much, and it's because you also end up back in shadows each time, so it does start to refill quite naturally.
Ara what? Oh, that's right, Aragami. Like I for a second there I thought he was just like making fun of a Japanese word. Gardo, Gardo, Gardo indeed. Wow. Generic, no! I swear I didn't mean anything by it.
Are you certain? All right.
You? You see what I think of you? I mean, you are my husbando, generic.
There we are. There's our way out. If only this bird will actually end up in a much more
Oh,
reliable spot. Okay, so
oh my gosh, so it is timed. But it does seem like it's fairly forgiving.
seems so.
Not gonna lie, I had a drink after work, or several. What was your drink of choice, generic? Are you a beer person or a hard liquor person? Straight whiskey. All right. That's fair. I'm a margarita only kind of gal.
Is straight whiskey really the generic choice, though?
But you always remember? Oh, tragic. Hard tea? I mean, I've had some hard teas. They're not bad, but not good either.
You're waxing philosophical on a time limit here, Aragami.
Yeah, I mean, by the time the night is done, we're gonna be dead anyway. So does it really even matter?
Unless you can find a nice dark box to hide in.
Maybe the sewers? I don't know what a bicky is. You were born this evening? What does she think spirits are? So she's like, oh yeah, you came out of just thin air, but you're a vengeful spirit. But like, yeah, spirits don't definitely mean that you were once an alive person. Nah, couldn't be.
Especially with visions of someone who is operating in the sunlight, seemingly quite alive.
A bicky is a biscuit? Okay. Are your biscuits the same as my biscuits, generic?
If, to my recollection, the answer is a resounding no.
I mean, their chips are definitely not the same.
It's more akin to. It's more like a subset of the American cookie, if memory serves.
Ah, I do like some cookies. He was just born. How does he know how to be vengeful? Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly. There's so many holes in this line of thinking right
I
now.
mean, honestly, a lot of things that are just born are already immediately vengeful. I have never seen a peaceful infant.
Apparently, when I was born, I was very well behaved.
Sounds like a myth to me.
You're probably right.
Welcome, Satan.
Hey,
How are you doing
Satan.
tonight? See, hippos are a fantastic option. Pointing there are a number of living creatures that are born immediately seeking malice and chaos. Very little to doing well. It seems
She's
like
like, they're definitely not yours. Just don't worry about it.
that's very hand wavy. This is a very we'll figure out later, and he's going to keep causing problems until we get there. What happens if I have one of these visions mid-fight?
Yeah, well, we already know what happens during fights. You just die.
True. Imagine if I get seen by someone, suddenly a vision, and then I die. And then who's going to rescue you? Misprojection.
Maybe the raven.
Nevermore. This is the first mentioning of talismans. 6 is a good number of talismans.
Hmm.
It's effective. Good job. Hopefully. Always a dangerous word when you're on a time limit.
Very true. Oh, and generic, I also piece out of existence due to crippling social anxiety when I'm spotted. It's like a real thing.
And why are our hands the wrong ones? Because we need to get up there. Which is going around all of the people. You're not going to see me. Good job. You're great at following instructions.
That was very impressive. Never would have gotten that one myself.
Alright, so I need you to look away. And probably step away a
I mean,
bit.
he's not looking at you. You could probably make it.
Problem is, in order to get up there, I would then be immediately where he was standing. Which would not be good for us or our health. You know, you bring up a very good point, Braid. Back into the shop. That is very finicky shadow placement. Okay, so when you step away, I can go behind those boxes. Oh, and it's a good point.
Nice.
Could we probably hold off on waiting for the hidden knowledge there? Get up. There we are.
Wait, no
Nice.
one else can see her?
I suppose not.
She was like a beacon of light there.
She's a very effective projection. Unlike the bat signal. Okay.
Oh, branching paths.
Hello, Screw.
Oh. Is that the only other thing that we collect? Is just skill points?
I believe so.
Is she an astral projection? We have no idea what she is. She calls herself a projection.
She calls herself a projection and she's shiny.
For all we know, she could actually not even be alive, but we've been told that if she were dead, we would not be able to be around. So, maybe not. Or is she lying to us? Who knows?
Call it Navi.
Maybe she's projecting a more interesting person. Maybe. Is this Raven our Raven or is it her Raven? They must be ours, right?
Um, it seems to have more of a connection with us, but she's the one naming it, so who knows?
Quoth the Steph? Oh, wow. I mean, I have said nevermore at least once.
And so when you are detected, all you can really do is try to buy time. But it
Okay.
will alert everyone.
I mean, technically, if you have them all over here, then the way forward is super clear. In theory.
In theory.
Yeah, we could just run now to the end.
Oh,
Everyone's in the front half of the map.
not quite, because then and someone else.
Dang it. How dare they? Oh,
And they
oh,
are
we got you. That was some distance, too.
indeed, they have range on their side as well. Okay, so
Do you have like a dodge roll, or is it just the teleporty thing?
just the teleport.
Damn.
So we can go to either the left or right path. Which one seems
Well,
most...
it looked like we tried the left path and it didn't work for us. Slit a throat, Alu. It'll make you feel better.
Will it though, or will I just be additionally murdery? One never knows what a taste for blood can do to someone.
Mm. He might never stop. That kills people, generic. In my experience, you become rather numb to it very quickly. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Uh-huh. I see. That was a good one too. That was a super good joke, generic.
Let's pop down here and keep an eye on who might be perusing this path. Okay.
Ah, shoot. Did you see that? We were being blocked by a cart.
Here we are. We have found a path forward at least.
I wonder what the speed run time is on this game. It's probably not that long, right?
Probably not. Because if you know how to if you know where enemies are, you can definitely, with the speed at which your shadows refill, you can definitely get away with some shenanigans.
Do you have a dash, or is it just this sneak?
It is just well, we do have, we do have to run, but I also don't know if running makes additional noise. which is a very important consideration when dealing with a stealth game.
Oh my god, and no one sees her?
And not just be around this time other than the gentleman there.
Not a cart. Your one weakness. The only thing that could have blocked us. Welp. Way forward is open now. What?
Oh, we need to find the talisman first.
Ah, shoot.
Okay.
Where would I find... I mean, they said the Raven was able to find it, right?
Indeed. No worries, darling. Take care and be safe.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, be safe, Lilith.
I'm just an ordinary headstone.
I'm just a bush. Think nothing of it. You see nothing!
I cannot believe that worked.
He was looking the other way, obviously.
You are static, though.
We can't, like, throw rocks to distract them?
I think that worked at least.
I'm just a fancy headstone. Don't look at me!
I mean, you might be barely containing your urge to murder. I'm doing quite well at suppressing it. Okay, we don't have initial techniques currently.
So the symbol on... So is the triangle with the circle, is that supposed to be the talisman, or...?
Yes, so, yes, that is our primary objective.
Hmm. Is she just hanging out there, or what's going on with her?
Badly, yes.
I see. Uh-oh.
I am a bush.
We're a bush.
I am not a threat. I am a bush.
In Fortnite, you're like basically invisible inside those. Oh shoot. The customers are 9 out of 10 lovely? Lucky? Mine were like 50-50 if I was lucky.
Wonderful to hear. You open this door? No.
Right? Generic, I want to see Alu play Fortnite so bad. But he won't.
Indeed, that is an idea that will be vetoed every single time. I did not mean to double dash there, but that's fine. It worked.
He's too good that he gets banned. Fair. Fair.
Ah, here's a scroll.
More scroll.
Which means we can now... I'll go to upgrade this first.
Oh shoot. Did you see that? The name was Kurosu. So she just decided to name our crow, and it kept the name.
Indeed.
Crazy.
But it's not her crow to name. As such, what should we name the crow properly, Steph?
Mm. I've never named a crow before.
First time for everything.
Uh... Generic's like, Kurosu? That should be it. Yeah, of course. She doesn't get to name it. I get to name it that.
I'd like to go over there before I'm spotted. Thank you.
Dave the Crow. Just filled with good ideas there, Generic. I love it.
Oh. Is that a question mark, or was that...
Oh, he's coming this way.
Seems I was not properly detected. So we're fine. Probably. Okay, objective is over here. Oh, we need to go through that gate.
Chinmoku. It's silence in Japanese. Oh, that's cool. Silence would be a good name, even.
Very fair. Okay, we go there normally. We make some darkness there. No, we can't. Oh. Oh. That was not how I was intending to work.
Whoops.
Whoops, indeed.
Hmm. Maybe Twilight or Shadow would be a good crow name. Can't fight, can't swim. I mean, did you really think a shadow ninja would be able to swim? That would be so loud. What would you name a crow, Alu?
Uncertain.
You would name it Uncertain? That's kind of an interesting name.
Not the way I intended, but you know what? Fine, we'll go.
Oh, I thought you were just coming up with a good name. I mean, I guess you could swim silently, but Aragamis clearly don't. They're very loud swimmers.
Okay, so running does indeed draw attention.
And he ran pretty quiet too, so.
Welcome, Cardaman. I'm doing well, thank you. What about you?
Carmel! Hi!
I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
You're doing good. I'm so glad to hear that. It's going pretty good, I think. What chapter are we on now, Allie? Like
Chapter
four?
3.
3, 4? 3.
I mean, Carmen will be very disapproving of my choices, as I am not engaging in arson and murder.
Oh no. Oh wait, are these the lady who's the projections
I
memories?
believe so. I mean, it is not my fault that you are a cat girl, Carmen. Also, yes, Brace. You two are quite alike in your yearning for constant fire, blood, and destruction. The standard mannerisms of cats.
I mean, generic also Niaz.
As does Nyarmya. I mean, I can. I did. That is because you are undeniably a cat girl.
Is is being a cat girl a self-identifying feature? Can you only be given that title by others?
It can go either way.
Either way? Hmm.
Indeed.
I think generic might be a cat girl.
Honestly, but would definitely be a cat boy, yes. I mean,
See?
I,
I knew it.
I walked back the rabies parts, and there's definitely other things going on there. Um, Why certain cat girls should not have soda, let alone the quantities that you have. So that might be a contributing factor to the more rabid tendencies. The gaslighting is confirmed, though. And you attempt to gaslight people about your gaslighting.
Oh no. I can see the manipulation here goes deep. I don't even want any part of it.
I'm sorry to tell you, Carmel. Banshees are not real. Perhaps we need a return Catgirl stream braid. Nyarmia also did a Catgirl stream.
Hmm. Is that where the gaslighting began?
No, it began earlier than that.
Oh no.
You can claim that all you'd like, however, you did additional streams with the Catgirl image beyond the confines of the bet.
Hmm.
And thus you are admitting that you appreciated your catgirl form. Potentially because you associate with it more than you would like to admit. Seems that you don't truly believe in banshees yourself then, Garnet. I mean, after all, I can provide you with a bit of history here, Steph, because originally the statement was, it's always a banshee. And then it
Oh,
was,
okay.
sometimes it's a banshee, when they did not show up. Then, occasionally it's a banshee.
And now it's never a banshee?
There's the only logical step left.
Tragic.
Clearly not. Else they would appear for you. Because banshees do not exist. Sorry to tell you.
Though I'm pretty sure in Phasmo they do. So, I mean, there could be a distinguishing factor here.
That's a myth. I mean, after all, if banshees exist in Phasmophobia, how come Cardamel has not found one? With all the time,
Maybe.
how many streams have you had now, Cardamel, of banshees exist? I'll prove it. Only, and how many times on those streams did you get a banshee?
That's actually kind of hilarious. The banshees are, you know what it is? They patched out the banshees because they were appearing too much from the past.
Could
So
be.
they don't exist anymore, but they did.
It could be. How it doesn't change the current statement that banshees do not exist. Present tense.
They think they're haunters. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. This sounds like an amazing inside joke. I love it.
Oh, it's wonderful. You have friends that don't exist, then, Yarmil.
The real banshee are the friends we made along the way. Oh god.
I did not deny you your wish. I merely said that if you wish to be a banshee, that means your wish is inherently to no longer exist.
Oh no.
I suppose light leaves no traces.
Mm. Wait, so the bells were left behind, but no
Yes.
bodies?
Mhm.
Huh. And it seems weird that now we're seeing visions from her past, but
Mhm.
the visions before definitely couldn't have been ours.
Indeed, curious. The answer depends on who you ask. It's all a matter of opinion. Probably. That shelf will remain woefully and painfully empty, dear Nyarmia. If you say so, Carmen. Right, we now have some bells we can use to distract enemies, I presume?
Ooh, nice. I was wondering when we were gonna get the distract enemies item. Oh, I mean, it seems like it's just as useful as letting them see us for 0.1 second. Because it's not like we can throw the sound, it's just on us.
Indeed. I mean, where is Bunny Suit Art?
There is. I've seen it.
Because, unlike someone, I don't pretend that things that have been made suddenly no longer exist. Ah, it's not
I mean, I
stable again.
feel like you can wear a costume and not actually be a thing, if that makes sense. Like, just because you wear bunny doesn't make you a bunny boy. Right?
Indeed. However, difference is, Caramel's attire was distinctly a cat girl.
What step? You mean you aren't a lizard person? Who knows, generic? Maybe the lizard person is the real part, and the dragon part is just my wishful thinking. Who knows?
Are you trying to convince us, Naramya, or are you trying to convince yourself? Ah, so now we can see what all these scrolls in the level are. Ah, that one's in a dangerous spot.
Ooh, being able to see the scrolls is really cool.
You can
We're gonna
try.
get so many power-ups now. Uh-oh.
It's fine. It's
He saw
fine.
nothing! He saw nothing! I believe, Caramel, if you say that you're not a cat girl, I believe you. Maybe you were just wearing a cat girl outfit that day. I don't think that makes you a cat girl. And embrace your inner cat girl. Do I have an inner cat girl, generic? Do you think? Oh my god. Caramel hugs. I love it. I can't wait.
Someone's boss of seeing me. Oh,
Alu, do you also have an inner cat girl?
possibly.
That's one ya away from escaping containment.
I'm speaking from experience, Brett.
I love that. Oh no. Wait a moment. if you nya, it has a physical consequence. Bringing your inner cat girl out into reality gives you actual tails. I don't know if I like this anymore, generic.
Okay, so two more we can get. Is that your logic? No, yada yada.
I mean, it sounds good when you say it too, Alu. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think you might actually be the cat girl all along.
See, for me, it's more of a treat, much like the providing of murder. Really, could never be flawed. Do you really wish to do this with an audience? Because I will speak of your logic if you would like.
Oh no.
No, I believe.
Murder, you say? I feel distracted.
No, you brought up your logic and said it can never be flawed. Are you certain you would like to stick with this answer?
Oh no. The way you said that reminds me of a childhood friend of mine. She would say stuff the exact same way.
So, would you like to rescind your answer then, dear Nyaramya? Or will you be sticking with your current choice of phrase and logic?
So is the most expensive thing 3 or is it?
Yes. Or at least if I was getting a base
Oh,
upgrade.
5. There's a couple 5s and a 4s there.
Indeed, so opening the kunai will take a total of 8, which is quite
Would that
expensive.
be a way to actually kill people from a distance?
It would.
Could be worth it. The stabby stab. But I guess only if you plan to murder.
Indeed.
Murder from a distance, you say. I did say that, didn't I?
Let's get information. It would be nice to be able to see enemies in advance rather than just walking into them at a very unfortunate time.
I mean, I feel like we're going to be getting tons of these scrolls, so...
We will. And I will eventually end up having some murder skills as a result. See nothing, you cannot get up here. Hopefully.
I thought we were supposed to see their vision paths. Was that one just in the light, so it was hard to see, or...
It has to be activated first.
Oh. So is that one of those shadow techniques? Or whatever that it was talking about with the symbols on our cloak?
Indeed.
What is everyone's favorite murder technique? Hmm. I can't say I put much thought into it, generic, but if my gaming style has anything to go with, it's just face tanking the shit out of everything and then smacking the X button until people die. Honorable duel for Alu? What do you think of that, Alu?
I mean, it is important at times. So we can get up there? Sort of, but not really. Ah, hold on. I do not appreciate potentially being witnessed. You see nothing.
See this pretty light? Distraction!
Honor and mercy are two different concepts, God.
You guys play Shadowverse? Is it the mobile version or?
I mean, I play on PC, but yes, the game is the same on PC and mobile.
I have the physical card game, but I haven't actually played it in a while.
Oh, this is here. And I do not see how that is my fault.
"19 damage in one turn is quite a lot of damage. Though in late game, I imagine it is very possible. At least leave me with 0.
I will take it under consideration and probably deny your request. If you want to have additional health, earn it.
I thought flex tape fixed everything, though.
Apparently not.
It's like duct tape. It sticks to everything.
And how has that caramel logic worked out for you before?
Is Gorilla Glue more sticky than flex tape? I don't know about this. I suppose it depends on the texture of the surface. Are egos too fluffy? An A? Oh, because you were spotted? Or
Um,
because you could have gotten even more?
spotted and probably the respawn usage. See, if your logic only works 30% of the time, perhaps your logic needs to be revisited.
A deep cave, huh? Oh,
I mean,
alright. Chapter 4. Did you happen to look up how many chapters there are total in the game?
I did not, though. I we do have we do have 6 talismans to gather, 5 more specifically.
13 is what Google tells me.
All right. Oh, that creates a bit of a problem for us.
30% does seem like a very low percentage.
Um, let's see. Okay.
I mean, I feel like it
Oh,
was very strange that they put Gorilla Glue on in their hair. Like, I don't even remember what prompted it. Like, was there just something on the thing that said don't that didn't say don't put it in your hair? So they were like, "Oh, that means it's safe for hair." And so they did? Was that the logic? I don't even remember. Sheer stupidity. It was for the views. It was probably for the views, wasn't it?
interesting.
Oh, are you playing with a keyboard or are you playing with controller? Controller, right?
I'm playing with controller, which is also why this being set to the mouse wheel is curious. Okay, there we go. Right, now we can shuffle our abilities.
I mean, a generic, we're talking about people here? The same people who sued over coffee being hot and pouring it on themselves? I mean, there needs to be a label on everything.
Oh, there's a scroll over here. Hello there. I see.
I actually do remember that. generic. I was just I was making the joke that there's a warning now on coffee that says coffee may be hot.
So now we can see where things are looking at the moment, at least.
Oh, hello, Mika. Mika, you wanna come sit on my lap with me? Come here.
There's starting to be a problem, sir.
Oh, she loves it. Okay, hang on. Let me. Don't run from me. Don't step in that water. You'll drown.
Indeed, unfortunately. I suppose venture spirits do not take swimming lessons when they are invoked.
Hi, Mr. Cool. Hi, hi.
Welcome, Mr. Coon. How are you doing tonight?
Oh my goodness, I've been blessed with a second kitty cat. Oh, Mika, don't smack. I don't need this, fight on my lap. Oh god. Okay.
There's a
Bye.
spoon.
Have I ever owned ferrets? No. I have held them though. They're very cute.
Can I... Probably a good teleport spot.
Bitey little fuckers. Nice.
I'm very glad to hear you're doing well. Let's turn off the light. And try to get away from anyone who might witness us before anything.
Oh, that was a big yawn, Yumi. I'm beginning to think I may have chose poorly when I named Yumi, since I already have a Sumi.
Very possibly.
They're not going to be able to tell each other apart.
Talisman is over here a ways in theory. First step. Another way to get behind you without being spotted.
Alu, have you ever owned an exotic pet?
I have not. I did no
I
such thing. Do not be
I
spreading
think
lies in this chat, Brett.
what? The existence of banshees and nobody clipped it? Oh, that's funny. I think the closest to having an exotic pet that I ever came to was I owned some water turtles. Two of them, in fact.
Interesting. What were they like?
Well, they were bottomless pits for food, and you could probably feed them like a whole container of food a day, and they would still beg you for more food.
Sounds like a pet, yes.
Well, but like these containers were like twice the size that they were.
True, that is very akin to Catman. If you put... Doesn't matter how many new bottles of Coca-Cola you put in front of her, they will be gone.
I mean, Coca-Cola though, that's like a liquid. It doesn't count.
It definitely counts. Because someone does not drink enough water either.
There's water in Coke. It's probably the first ingredient.
I mean, there's water in plenty of things. Does not mean they quench your thirst.
Sounds like someone that doesn't drink enough soda.
I mean, you cannot simply say that because it contains water, therefore it qualifies. After all, people contain plenty of water. However,
Oh god.
I do not think that cannibals get to just bypass their water consumption.
I mean, I guess it depends. Cause if they're like making it into they're making the people into smoothie, then it counts as a liquid.
I don't think it
But if they're
does.
just like frying up hunks of meat, that's more of a meat, and it's not the same.
Look, all I'm saying
God,
is,
science time gotta drink a person.
see, I'm going to point out, Hannibal Lecter still made sure to drink water.
I feel like I saw him drinking a lot of wine in the show. I don't know that boy drinks much water either.
I mean, depends. I suppose it depends on. It depends on the interpretation, but also, if we're being fair here, wine is closer to water than your Coca-Cola.
I don't believe that for a second. Wine is more of a fermented fruit juice, which would be way sweeter, I would think, usually. Well, I guess depending on the wine.
It doesn't always matter about the sweetness.
But I think Coca-Cola starts as water. Wine starts as a fruit.
It's not.
So Coca-Cola would contain more water, I would think.
You would think. However, there's also much more of a process as far as the way it is changed.
Then wine? I recently looked up how to make wine, and it goes through a lot of processes. You have to have yeast, you have to have the whatever fruits you're using. You have to have like 3 different containers. Pepsi Man is my sleep paralysis demon. Oh shit.
Is it now? You must have very colorful dreams. We do like the way that dolls inspire people.
She lived here? In this cave?
There's a Pepsi Man in Final Fantasy?
I mean, since it's an MMO, I wouldn't be surprised. But that is not something I would suspect. Okay, generic, calm down.
Maybe let's not use the phrase sticky nectar of Pepsi. I see, and what enemy is it called, out of curiosity? And my therapy services are available to you for a rather low price at the moment. Meow meow.
The price of one gifted sub.
Actually, it's the price of admitting to being a card guy, but
Oh shit. That's a steep price.
is it now? I think it's a steal.
I mean, generic's already done it.
Because I'm trying to help you reach the truth, Carmen. Truly understand yourself. To allow for more room to grow. Only by knowing yourself, you begin to take the steps into who you can be. Not with that attitude.
I cannot grow. Listen, I'm already an adult. I've hit my peak.
I mean, it's all about mindset and mentality. Believe in yourself. But Aragami does raise a good question. Why are they just so determined to keep these talismans out of our hands?
Maybe if you use all 6, you actually summon white-haired girl into existence. She wasn't a human after all. She's actually some kind of demon personified, and that's why she summoned us, because she's able to be like the darkest of uh shadow people or something.
Or something.
Yep, I fizzled out there a little at the end.
Or perhaps your lack of growth, Carmen, is because you opted for Coca-Cola instead of the milk. And instead of water. I do not provide therapy services in public, however, if we can easily schedule a time to have a nice sit down, just you and I, and we can discuss these dreams of yours.
What's wrong with me? I mean, sounds like a very weird kink, generic.
And how much water did you drink during this time? Also, we'd be introduced to this Emperor's finger. Well, I more meant during your years of growth, but also, it's also very important to understand your water consumption versus soda consumption.
Are you implying that soda consumption stilts your growth?
Could be.
Stunts. The word was stunts.
I mean, look, it's important to remember to hydrate.
Oh, listen to this, generic. I've been reading this book called The Blue Zones, right? And apparently, people that drink water, are vegetarians, and eat nuts live like 10 years more than people that don't. Fun fact.
Want to know for those who wish to live longer. And so why don't you wish to answer my question, Gardaman?
I mean, I didn't say that. I mean, you're not even anywhere. We're still in our 30s, right? We're nowhere near then. But we're talking about like people that eat meat, do those things. They live to be, let's say, an average of 80s, whereas people that don't. Oh, sorry, generic. I keep forgetting that I'm actually ancient. I'm sorry. But people that do those things live to be like on average in their 90s. So it's like an average of 10 years more by choosing to eat healthier, I guess. Now, if you don't care about things like that, then obviously it is what it is. But exactly. The less fun you have, the longer you live. That's what I'm saying.
At least of the names that I'm familiar with, you are indeed the babbiest here, Nyaramia.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm actually in my 30s. I'm having an existential crisis over here.
You'll be fine. So I wonder if Wells is imprisoned. There are others there, one of which is the Empress. One of them meet any other entities.
I'm almost a grandma. Oh no. Actually, I can't be a grandma. None of my siblings and none of my cousins have kids yet. Even though I'm the oldest. Crazy.
I mean, I at least tend to stick with the consistent Nyaramia.
They do be slacking. I'll let them know you said that. I was so this book club that I've been going to,
Mm.
I'm actually like the youngest person there reading these Blue Zones books.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of uh people feel like they don't feel their age, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that one of the things that they that keeps coming up that they're saying is that age is just a number. So I kind of believe that as well. I don't feel that old.
Fair, but also the implications of age have shifted over time between the ways that humanity has grown and society has shifted. Since, of course, in ye olden times, I mean, once you are once you were mid-30s, early 40s, you were getting to a point of being considered quite old, because you would no longer have the physicality required for what society required at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, in the older times, youthful the youthful vigor for physical activity as well as ability to have more kids along your lifetime was an important factor. Partly because you never really knew when just illness or sudden death would strike. And population was very important. But these days, with less need for physicality and medicine that allows for a lengthier lifetime, we still have lingering expectations of these old world age associations, even when they really don't apply nearly as much.
Very true. And also, generic asking if I knit and bake. He's calling me out here. Both of these things do not an old lady make, just so you know.
Understood.
I do. I've been making a blanket, but it's been taking me quite a long time because I have no time to myself for for knitting anymore.
It happens.
I I suppose I could teach you caramel, but it's kind of most of the stuff I learned I just got off of YouTube. The uh the most important part is having a pattern, I think. Unless you're just doing like a basic single stitch knit or something, then you can just do those forever and not even worry about it. Just go until you're done. That's what my newest blanket is.
I see.
Wow. No sweater for you, generic.
You'll be left out in the cold. Ah, so the
Knitting a, knitting I think is just a good time waster. I can't do it quite as much. Um like I used to be able to do it for hours back when I was like in school or whatever, but I just don't have the patience to sit around and do it as much these days. Not only that, like I'm using gray and black as my knitting colors, and well, for whatever reason, I get like a headache looking at them like together. So
I see.
probably should have used different colors.
Maybe go to get some new colors then.
Maybe it's too late though. I'm like an eighth of the way done. If I start over now, I'll never do it again.
Fair.
I've never knit a sweater, caramel, but if I did, I would give you one.
I mean, we do like a catgirl in a sweater. So it seems the talismans are here to seal the Empress. Terrifying.
Is she secretly the Empress?
Could be. could be deceit. Do we trust misprojection?
I don't. I feel like there's a lie here somewhere.
Do I get a new ability with this door, or only... Okay, seems that it is. Hello there. We'll make our distractions a little bit more effective. Seems like a good idea to me, at least.
I feel like here for me, we've got like a drought going on or something. There's like no rain. And it's been that way for days. All my grass is dying.
Most unfortunate.
I mean, it's also kind of a good thing because then it don't need to like do the lawn work because it's literally dead, so it's not growing. But on the flip side, all my plants are dying as well, and I've got like a garden full of milkweed at the moment, and my butterflies are starving. Now I could water them, but that would require work.
And we are allergic to work.
True story. I don't have time to knit. You think I have time to garden? Yikes. You leave tea bags? Oh, that's good. I like that. Alright, I'm gonna take this picture. I gotta take this picture of my cat right now. And I'm gonna post it to the Discord. Oh, she got spooked.
Is this... Oh, here's a hidden path. Oh,
I'll post it to your Discord too, Alu, so you don't feel left out.
much appreciated. No, you saw nothing.
Alright, where is it? There
Nothing
it is.
at all. Okay, anyone here? It seems like the answer is a resounding no. So we can go ahead and put this. Refresh our stock. Okay, just need to get something over there.
I sent it to Alu's Discord, Caramel.
You see nothing.
Right? She's so cute. She's just hanging out in my lap. Wait! Don't fall off.
Where will you be going?
You're more of a dog person, but my cats are cute. Damn straight they are.
Ah. And we do like cats. So make sure we keep Pamela around.
All my cats, well, except except for Sumi. Sumi doesn't like any other animals, and I found this the hard way.
I see.
But but all my other cats, like, they have no problem with dogs or other cats. But I think Sumi just went her whole like 2 years of life by herself, minus for like, you know, one cat and the two existing dogs that were there when she got there. And now that I've been like introducing new animals to her, she's like really not okay with it. Oh my goodness. Was that Sumi? I hear this like really angry meow.
Would it be?
Oh, you know what it could be?
What's that?
I betcha Momo's like in the closet or something. And Simi wants to be in there, upset about it. Yeah, she knew I was talking about her. She got really mad.
Alright, one load range. Also
They
being,
see nothing.
I think I was lightly seen in the process.
I'm surprised they're not doing anything about this bridge.
Bridges
Cats
just
are the master of fashionable side eyes.
bridges lower at times. It's presumably part of their function.
But do they lower when there's no one there?
Sometimes. I don't know. I'm not a bridgeologist.
Oh, did Generic post a picture of Maxie? He's such a good boy.
Alright, another S rank.
Very nice. No respawns that time.
Indeed. Steadily getting better at this. Much the chagrin of those who scream and cry for blood. Closest. Says that.
What? What? She speaks without lungs through the crow?
We'll just.
Is that what she just implied?
With telepathy. So, you don't want to see this.
I mean, it would be a good time for some distance murder, but no.
Not yet, but they are making it steadily more difficult to get through without unsheathing the blade.
Ooh, there's a scroll right there.
Indeed, and an individual who is going to make getting to it as much of a problem as humanly possible.
Oh, that was good.
Alright, let's get a bit of invisibility.
Can you sprint while you're invisible?
I'm invisible, but I'm not silent. Not until I get the upgrade to it.
Mmm.
If I get Colgate 2, then I can go invisible and run around to my heart's content.
I wonder how long the invisibility lasts.
We'll probably find out sooner than later. Okay, this is not, in fact, the way forward that we need to get up here in the first place, don't we? Why is waiting for you to step aside? Thank you.
I can't quite believe he didn't see you.
Oh, actually, what's supposed to be done below? Maybe I...
It sort of looks like it.
Oh, I know what I need to do. I realize. Because the objective is in between the two. Huh?
Oh.
You saw nothing? I do not.
I have two of them. I have two Pomeranians. I actually could probably take a picture of them. They're right here. I don't know why one of them is choosing not to sleep on a bed, but she is.
Alright. Here we are. We have entered the pagoda.
Also, please ignore my filthy floor.
Now we at least have eyes on everyone in the vicinity.
Just rebelling. Oh my god, now she's in a bed. She just literally moved into a bed. I think she was sulking. She was like, I'm really mad. I don't even want to sleep in a bed.
Very possibly.
And now she kicked my other dog out of his bed and took that bed instead. And now he's laying on the floor. Oh my goodness.
Rambunctious creatures.
Now I gotta take another picture to prove it.
Okay, so one objective is on top of a torii gate. Oh, it's going to be a little detour, probably a large detour than you're making it out to be. A very important question.
I mean, we'll probably die either way.
Probably. Okay, and how is that my problem?
And how is that good?
Define our people.
I mean, you're just gonna die once the sun comes up, so
Mm-hmm. Never once considered it. Ice's relationship is quite one way. No worries, Braid. Take care and sleep well.
holy cow, 2 in the morning? Good night, generic. Sweet dreams. I don't trust her.
Indeed, the name is Aragami rather than Origami. I mean, we'll address your mental Danny DeVito soon. Just need to find a day. Maybe you should be more reassuring then.
Yeah, listen, like, the fate of her people are not my problem.
Indeed. You've been on quite a journey, it seems. I wanted to get behind you, sir. Welcome back.
But in a classy way. Was that classy? Okay, okay. I'll take your word for it. But I mean, for real though. Welcome back, Lilith.
Uh,
I'm glad that. Did you just
li
yeet yourself off the bridge?
lightly misaimed in my attempts to get to a workable spot.
I can't believe it would just let you teleport yourself into water.
There are worse places to teleport yourself.
Well, not for us, though. That's like instant death.
There are other forms of instant death. Sunlight, for instance.
I mean, does the instant death matter? In, like, the way? Isn't it just all death?
I would say the form has an important factor.
I don't know if I can believe that. I think it's all the same to me.
Right, it does keep that progress. Okay, so
I was just gonna say, how did no one see you? You were in like the light for a whole second.
I am a professional at not existing, perhaps.
Hmm. You hit that invisible button, didn't you? And
I
I just didn't notice.
I did not actually. Though I probably could have. And probably should have.
I knew it.
Oh,
You again. You were in the sunlight for like a whole second. I was surprised no one saw you again.
let's be... I ran out of shadow.
I'm also glad the tornado has passed, Lilith. I was worried.
Oh.
If you would like, I put pet pictures in Elu's Discord. They will be a balm on your soul.
Maybe I should have stopped dropping down in the first place and just... Sitting atop the pagoda. Might be better for my survivability that way. No, the game just seems to disagree with that idea. I thought it was a good plan at least.
The game just is like, hey, stop that. It's cheating.
At least if you pass over here, I can hop down here. Create shadows to double jump. Alright.
I thought you couldn't pass through carts, but that one you were able to go like right on top of.
Maybe I just wasn't diligent enough last time. I did just sort of walk into it and then just accept my state of not being able to deal with it. And this time we're being a bit more diligent.
Oh my goodness. My cat's licking my leg. Thank you. Thank you for the bath.
Keep an eye out for where everyone is and where what we're looking for happens to be...
So when you do that whistle thing, it doesn't actually make a noise?
It does not. It calls only for our crow.
It's a telepathic whistle?
I suppose so. I mean, after all, presumably we don't have lungs either.
I mean, okay, fair. We are a vengeful spirit.
I was about to be walking into someone uncomfortably. Very uncomfortably. No? Okay, good. You have nothing to worry about. I am furniture.
I'm furniture. Let me be one with this wall screen.
So getting into that room would require finding another... Is it this one? No, it is not. Do you move? A bit of you move.
You're gonna head to bed now. Okay, well, thank you for hanging out.
No worries. Take care, and it was wonderful to have you here. Okay, so that's where we get in. Means there was another. Is that our... Is it related to it? Might be. Not in the slightest. I... am in a less than stellar position. Let's see where we can get to.
That scroll is really close, though, right?
It is. We need to find a different entrance akin to these, which I think I might have cracked the code.
Aha! Is it on that chair right there? Oh,
It's behind
no,
the door.
it's in that room.
I believe this door is enclosed on all four sides. But I believe I might have deduced. I'm glad I was looking around the corner first. Okay, there's not another entryway here.
And you can't just open the door?
I don't believe so. We're not going to just casually open doors before. It's going to be different.
Or, like, phase through it?
We might able to see the shadows first.
Maybe because you can't see through the door?
That would be my presumption, but we can test this. When you turn around, because if I went to open it there, I would have been immediately spotted and murderized. Indeed, though it does. You'd be wondering, so that is stylistic. I wonder if there's an opening on one of the other sides.
Uh-oh. Oh, whew. No, I guess not.
Indeed, so we do need to find a theoretical alternate pathway. Because in the past we also know that you, particularly, do not move, which means I can move up here without a worry in the world. This has come back out here. Wait. Maybe on the... Is there another... There's another side. Theoretically, at least.
Oh, there's a spot right there. On the ceiling.
So I entered in the first place, but... there is... Okay, so let's get... here, move around a bit more.
They should just let you bomb the roof.
address puzzles with terror.
Exactly.
Well, oh, hold on. Part of the roof wasn't blocked off. Probably because you can't get over there in the first place. For a moment, I was curious, at least. Goodbye, Squirrel. You will be missed. Ah, are you... You alright, sir?
He's just taking a nap
Ah, right, but I cannot...
with his eyes open.
Okay, so if you go invisible, you cannot really utilize teleportation afterward. And if you do it, it'll just drain a lot more of your meter, but that's fine. I didn't mean to utilize it back to back. I was trying to get the decoy going. It's fine. Alright, we still have 3 spells we can get. You kind of sort of saw something. It's fine, only for a moment. There is no proof that I exist.
Does it make you feel bad that you're not getting that scroll?
A little bit, but I'll get over it. Okay, we are getting close to the next set of scrolls.
That one scroll looks like it's underground somewhere.
Indeed. Or at least tied to...
What?
road.
Nuh-uh.
Immensely road. Yeah, you turn around and walk elsewhere.
That's right. Walk away.
Well, you're wondering why this one was underground? The answer is... Yes, it is.
I can't see I saw that coming.
So nothing. Nothing at all.
What? How did that?
I was a
What
decoy.
noise did you make?
Oh, I am... I'm in the wrong direction. Oh, they didn't see me. I sent a decoy.
Oh.
This one was intense. This time.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Indeed, and I don't seem to have as nice of a way around things. There's a light barrier that's blocked by... Okay, because we need to break this light barrier, because then we can go out here temporarily to get scroll.
So how do you disable light barriers, or?
I need to find them and then hit them with my sword.
Ah.
First, I need you to no longer be in my way. Please and thank you. Ah,
Alrighty then.
that's what I was looking. Since that, can I get in range? It's picky, but doable.
Nice. Oh, that's the light barrier. I see.
There's another light barrier to deal with, which is I think the one. Yeah, it's quite nearby. Theoretically. Of course, getting around there. Out murder will unsurprisingly be less straightforward,
Uh-huh.
but just as satisfying.
Very nice.
Right, now to figure out our way out.
I mean, if they didn't see you coming in, I'm guessing they're not gonna see you going out. Just a guess.
And it is a fair guess. So we can utilize the same methodology, depending on where you go. And depending on if the gentleman over here actually moves at all. Do you? Are you still in the same place? You are indeed. Rude. He's going to certainly put the rude in rudimentary. That's open.
Oh.
Hello there. Now I can upgrade. Okay, this will be...
Now you can be stealthy and invisible. Just run willy-nilly. Does it kind of look like it's on top of that?
Indeed. I seem to get more shadow meter. Because this spot is in the light, technically.
Oh.
Alright, now we leave. Preferably quietly. Also need more shadow meter again.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, but that takes up far too much of my meter. Okay, noted. Do need to go to this boat. Music is quite good to keep enabling the feel and fantasy of sneaking around.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, if you didn't want to play a stealth game, you would have picked a different. But you did, so.
Why can I?
No murder, though. No murder.
Well, there's been some murder, but
Like one. Like one murder.
it's been tutorialized murder mostly. Actually, purely. Except for the murder that is directed at me.
Well, yeah. This has not been a zero deaths playthrough.
Indeed.
I mean, what are you talking about? Haven't died once.
There's no one in the shadows. I don't know what you're talking about. Not a shadow in sight.
Yeah, he's going crazy, that person.
Indeed, talking about shadows. Unless you know we're talking about banshees.
Oh my. Oh, hey, there she is.
We said to keep going just straight ahead, however... A little birdie told me there's a secret elsewhere. As such.
Are you able to go, like, up above there?
Oh, the gates.
Oh. Sneaky.
Sometimes discerning the exact path they're intending can be a tinge arcane, but it's fine, and we can just get back into our comfortable shadows.
And don't get seen by anyone. Just a little sneaky.
Indeed, just a comfortable amount of stealth, a healthy degree of patience, and once this gentleman turns around, go back to moving toward where I need to be.
That would be a perfect guy to just murk. Don't you see anything? Oh my god, I honestly can't quite believe he didn't see you.
Benefits of not existing. Can't be seen if you don't exist.
I mean, fair?
Nice dark path for a stroll. See, no existence whatsoever. Nice little turning around because he saw nothing. Because there's nothing to see.
Oh my gosh, that was close.
I was definitely a risk on my part. I will not deny.
Fair. So those bubbles of light, can you not go through them,
I
or?
would presume I would not be able to go through them. At the very least, I won't be able to utilize any shadow abilities in the process.
Mmm.
Both of which are not good dynamics. Is there another path over here that I'm overlooking? No way to find out. Will they let me go here for a path? The answer seems to be no. It was worth a shot, however. Interesting.
Hmm.
Okay, this is what they're definitely intending over here. Oh. Right, we need to break.
The light barrier thing. Oh,
Okay, so we cannot walk through it, indeed.
now
It
you
is
can.
It is not an immediate death, however, which is the important part. They're really not
Do you have like a health bar, or is it kind of just one hit kills?
It's very one-touch kills, it seems.
Okay.
Wrong button. Meant to copy.
Oh, that person almost saw you.
Emphasis on almost. Always emphasize the word almost, we're fine. Alright. We have our checkpoint.
That scroll is over there, taunting us.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
But taunt all it likes. Oh, okay, not a way to work through that. Noted. What should be a bit more agreeable? Anything?
You see nothing.
You know, that's only.
Nothing.
They see nothing at all.
Hey. Lately, all these memories have been her.
Indeed, the artifacts all seem to come with memories of her. Is it now?
How is that embarrassing?
Understandable enough.
Maybe? Or an empress?
Very possibly. If you say so, indeed.
Still don't trust her. Weren't the talismans keeping the Empress locked away or something?
Indeed.
That's just more clarification that she actually is the Empress.
Indeed it is. But this is all the time we have for the night. Thank you very much for joining me, Steph.
Oh, no problem. This was a lot of fun. I'll be here tomorrow, I think.
Indeed, as long as all things go according to plan. But, ladies and gentlemen, do be certain to send your love to Steph over on her channel Daytrana.
Oh, thank you.
We will hopefully return tomorrow with more. As long as nothing goes suddenly awry.
I guess that's a way of putting it.
But, any closing thoughts for the day?
I mean, not particularly. I'm really enjoying the game. Shame about that one scroll.
Indeed.
But yeah, it's very interesting. I'm also glad you're the one playing and not me because, like I said, we'd still be in like chapter 1 if this was me playing.
Fair. Stealth can be a rough genre.
Definitely not my forte.
It's not for many people, to be fair. Not even mine. But hopefully, with more games on my belt of the type, it'll get a little bit better, bit by bit.
Fair enough. You've probably played significantly more stealth games than me. I have played Plague's Tale Requiem. That might be it.
I think it's been a bit since I played my last stealth game, I think. That's when I really recall playing, at least, was a game called Dark, which was a vampire-themed stealth game.
Mm.
And that was going on 4 years ago?
Oh, wow. Long time ago then.
Indeed. But in the meantime, we do need a place to send everyone for the night. Do you have any recommendations?
Let's see. Uh, 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 didn't really look ahead of time, but maybe Die Maldorn. They're pretty great. They
Ah,
like to call me the better day.
I see. Can you type that out for me?
Sure, sure. Let me just click on them too to make sure they're actually still streaming and it's not just loading. They are. Okay. It is. Ow! Stop biting me. That is the name.
Thank you very
They're
much.
playing Alan Wake.
Ah, very fun.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But
it was lovely seeing everybody.
it was indeed. Do take care, everyone. Do give Dame Aldon as much of your affection as you can. Do give plenty of your love to Steph as well. Take care, everyone, and as always, good night.